Alright everyone, welcome to another video. This video series are going to be looking at the cards that came from Monarch in their particular order, and today we are looking at the cards for Light Warrior being Boltyn, yeah? Now the whole aspect of these videos is looking at the cards as if for the first time and then, yeah, just seeing how they relate with each other. And we're probably going to be going back and forwards through them. Now we don't want to waste too much time. We've got about 14 cards to get through. So let's just get straight into it, yeah? So first of all, we've got Sir Boltyn, Breaker of Dawn. Now if you've charged his turn, attacks you control of +1 while defended by an attack action card. So a lot of the time when I started playing Boltyn myself, it was just getting that mentality around that it only happens after you've charged and you've played an attack action card in defense of it, yeah? So, you know, this is only going to take time and testing for you to understand that, you know, when the times happen, and you're going to miss triggers as well when these things happen. So just be aware of that and just start to get used to it. If you're going to take on Boltyn, just be very aware that it's when they've charged, if the other person's defending with an attack action card, you actually get a +1, yeah? Now attack reaction. Banish a card from Sir Boltyn's soul. Target attack with attack greater than its base attack gains go again. So this is a fantastic skill. You do need to find ways to, one, get cards in Boltyn's soul, which fortunately is very easy. The other thing is getting like your pluses on your weapons, just so when you attack you get to go again as well. And that's the more challenging bit about this, okay? But there are cards for it, and we're going to go through these now as well. So this one I haven't really come across much. It is a majestic once per turn action. It's a 0 cost and attack. If you have charged its turn rating, gets +3. Look, this is a pretty good weapon, Boltyn's main weapon. Now we do go with the axes a lot, but this card, 0 attack, it is once per turn, but don't underestimate the 0 attack. If Boltyn is charged and has got a go again happening, this one attacks and it gets the +3 off its base attack, so automatically it gains the go again from Boltyn's ability as well. It's a very interesting weapon, yet to be seen for, you know, how effective it is. From my standpoint, sitting right here, if you've charged its turn, it's coming across with 3 and go again. I think it's a fantastic ability. Banish a card from Boltyn's soul, target attack with, yep, gets go again. If you're able to banish that card from the soul, gets go again. I think it's great, especially if you're paying 0. The opponent is most likely going to use a card or equipment to stop this damage, especially late game. This weapon is atrocious, coming across for a 0 attack. You've got your 4 cards and you're pushing that forward. Oh wow, yeah, pretty great. Especially imagine you've played something from Arsenal and then charge. You've still got your 3 cards in hand and this one attacks, and then you're moving that card out to give it go again. It's just constant pressure, especially late game. Yeah, I really like this weapon. Alright, Bolting Blade. Now it costs 2 less to play for each time you have charged its turn. So it's a 4 cost. Most likely you're going to be paying 2 or even 0 for it. It is a majestic, coming across for 7 damage. It blocks for 3. This is a great card, and I wonder it is in a majestic slot. I can see this being played quite consistently, and if I was taking Boltyn, I'd be looking for 3 of these. Pitches for 2, which is great. You know, if you had 2 of these in hand and you've charged already this turn, then you're using 1 to pay for the other one. Just a yellow. It really is a good attack card, and the best thing is you can use this card to block against Prism as well. So yeah, no, very, very good card. Now, Beacon of Victory. There is Boltyn standing right in the middle of the party there. As an additional cost to play Beacon of Victory, banish X card from your hero's soul. X can't be 0. Alright, so it is an additional cost. Target attack gains +X. Thereby, if you're banishing once even just one soul and you're getting the +1, you can banish another one to give this, or to give something else go again. If you charged this turn, search your deck for an action card with cost X or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Wow, so we're gonna see more action cards coming up. This is an attack reaction. So how good is this? If we go back to Bolton, right? If you've charged this turn, attacks you control of +1 while defended, banish a card from Bolton's target attack with, yeah, so essentially you can go into an attack without any pluses, then use this as a 0 cost to boost an attack by taking a card out of your soul, thereby re-enabling this ability to give it go again, something the opponent possibly wasn't expecting. So if you're doing a bolting blade, imagine you did it for 0, just imagine, and then you did a beacon of victory for 0, you are on top and it's going to be a good hit. This also blocks for 3, which is very good, but I'm really interested to see what other action cards you would actually look for. Search your deck for an action card with a cost of X or less and reveal it. So yeah, we are looking for a 1 cost or maybe even a 2 cost. Let's go see. Well, Luminar Ascension, there's an action for you. 1 or less, is it? Yeah. X or less. This one is a Bolton specialization. Till end of turn, weapons you control gain +1, and if this hits, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a light card, put it into your hero soul and gain 1 life, otherwise put it at the bottom of your deck. If you've charged this turn, you may attack an additional time with each weapon you control. Wow, how good is this? So not only are you fueling the soul, you're getting go again, you got the +1 turning Bolton's abilities on. Wow, it blocks for 3, 0 cost, pitches for 2. Wow, fantastic card, one that you'd definitely be looking for in the deck. I like this card a lot, especially with the axes. The Raiden's turned on with it. Yeah, very good. Right, V for Vanguard. This card's been talked a lot about by James from LSS, and yeah, let's take a look at it. It is specialization. As an additional cost to play V of the Vanguard, you may charge your hero soul any number of times. So not only is it a may, you can do it any number of times. Wow. Attacks you control on this combat chain gain +1 for each light card charged this way. Okay, so it is limited to the light cards, but if you've got a good hand and you're doing everything right, then this card is going to go off. It is the 1 cost, so works well with the Beacon of Victory, getting you +1, then you can throw this down for a +2. Wow, very good. Yeah, very nice. Like that. 1 cost, 3 attack, 3 block, pitches for 2. A lot of yellows in this. Whether this is coming with the yellow cards like Library of Salandra and so forth, you know, yet to be seen and yet to be discussed in a future video. But yeah, this is very good. V for Vanguard, you know, attacks you control this combat chain gain +1 for each light card charge its way. This is great. I love it. Yeah, that go again ability just fueled on and on and on. Battlefield Blitz. If you've charged this turn, Battlefield Blitz gains go again. Very nice. 5 attack, costing 1, 3 block. Yeah, this one comes in all the 3 colors. Yellow, attacking for 4. Blue, attacking for 3. See, once again, the yellow, the emphasis on these yellow cards, still taking 2 normal cards to block on a Battlefield Blitz in yellow, and the concentration seems to be on the yellow pitch for this. Just something interesting to note. Valiant Thrust. If you've charged this turn, Valiant Thrust gains +3. So this is a 1 cost, 7 attack potentially, 3 block, comes in the 3 different colors. Even at a blue, if you've charged this turn, this is coming through for 5 damage. I would think that blue would be a consistent one in a deck. At a rare slot, I think it's a very good card. This is without playing the deck, mind you. I have had some test games with it, some sealed games with Bolton, but not really putting all the cards together. I'm yet to run the Blitz deck itself, which I would think would have some of these in it. I'm yet to see, but Yeah, I think even at a blue, this would be a very good card, especially if you've charged its turn, getting a 5, getting the 3 pitch, 3 block. Overall, a great card. Wish it cost 0, but you can't have everything, yeah? Alright, Bolt of Courage at a common. As an additional cost to play Bolt of Courage, you may charge a hero soul. So yet another card which gives you the ability to charge a soul. If you've charged this turn, oh wow, if it hits, it draws the card. Now, they have balanced it with the 0 cost being only a 3 attack. It is a 3 block. What's the yellow? 2 attack, and the blue is at 1. You know how annoying this card would be at a blue, playing it in the deck. It's a 0 pitch, it pitches for 3 resources, comes through for 1 damage, and if it hits, they draw a card. You have to block this card. This is such an annoying card, you know. Yeah, especially, like, it really needs a +1 for Bolton to take off with the getting the go again. Banish a card from Bolton Soul, target attack with attack greater than its base gains go again. So really needs a +1. So in reality, whenever an opponent's seeing this, it's coming through for 2, even at a blue. It's a fantastic one, yeah? Like, they're still using a card to block this. You know, you've got the choice to use it as an attack or for the pitch value. I really like it, even as a common. Like, they're no doubt better cards, but I really like Bolt of Courage in blue. Yeah, people may disagree with me, but just that annoyance of having to block this card and the ability to draw a card with the potential for go again, yeah? Cross the Line, another common. As an additional cost to play Cross the Line, you may charge a hero soul. Look, you're paying 1 for a 5. It's a very decent attack. Even yellow's coming in at 4. Yeah, and blue coming in at 3. Yeah, I don't know. I think you get more value out of the yellow than the blue in this one. Yeah. Out of Cross the Line, I'm really leaning towards Bolt of Courage, even though it's got less damage. I think the red and the yellow definitely have a place in some type of deck strategy, though. I'm not really sure about the blue for Cross the Line, though. Although, if you've got your +1 and you're getting your go again from that, it does become a 4, so keep that in mind. Right, Engulfing Light for 0 is an additional cost to play Engulfing Light. You may charge a hero soul. If you've charged this turn, Engulfing Light gains, if it hits, put it into your hero's soul. So even more aggression and annoyance for your opponent, that with the possibility of this going into the soul, they're looking to block it. If you've got your +1s happening, it's going to potentially cost 2 cards or a defense reaction to stop that one. This is going to be a 1-card block, and same with this. Like, not so much blue in regards to this as opposed to Bolt of Courage. It will be interesting to see where the decks line up using these type of cards. Express Lightning. Now, 0 cost and additional cost to play Express Lightning. You may charge a hero soul. Look, 0 cost coming across for 4 damage. I think it's a great card. If you've got your +1s, the yellow is sitting at a 4 as well. Yeah, very good. 3 blocks. Yeah, I like it. I remember coming across Bolton decks that were playing this, and this was really annoying card because you're waiting for them to expend a card using resources in order to play other cards. No matter what it is, you just want cards out of their hand, and then they're coming forward with all of these type of cards. It is just really annoying. It's extra damage that you don't need to take, and it's costing them 0. Yeah, just a card out of hand. And the fact that all these cards are blocking for 3 is also somewhat of an annoyance as an opponent to Bolton. Yeah, Take Flight, the card that I was looking for in the sealed tournaments to make the decision whether I was taking Bolton or not. This fantastic card. As an additional cost to play Take Flight, you may charge, so it's giving you the option to charge, and if you've charged this turn, Take Flight gains go again. So if you do use the charge ability, you pitch a blue, getting 3 resources with this. This is only costing you 1. You're putting another 1 into your hero's soul, and you're getting go again. If you've got the ability to get the +1, your weapons are then potentially getting go again. You've charged this turn. Wow, it really is a good card, and for a common too. I think it's a magnificent card. If you've got +1 on this, it comes across as a 5. Once again, the yellows hitting for 4 with a +1. I think there really is this concentration on the yellow pitch in Light Warrior decks, yeah? And no doubt we're going to see, you know, the dance of cards where you can actually, these yellow cards will actually come to the fore with characters such as Bolton and the other cards that can be used, perhaps. All right, Take Flight, and Take Flight at blue coming in if you've got a +1 at 3, but that go again just for charging, it doesn't even need to hit. It is really annoying, yeah? All right, and now we're getting into the last of our cards, Courageous Steel Hand. This is an attack reaction, and you know, I quite like it. Like all the warrior cards, the attack reactions, when they hit the table and they're 0 cost, look at this, +3. It's crazy good, yeah? It really is. +2 for yellow and +1 for blue. Even at a blue, using this, look, it's got a 2 defense, which is my only like concern over the attack reaction, is having this in their deck and only blocking for 2. Otherwise, it's a nice little surprise, I guess. Even more pluses to the attack reactions for warrior, yeah? So yeah, that's all the cards that we've got for Light Warrior at the moment until the next set, I guess. So yeah, interested in your thoughts. What do you think about the cards? Did I miss any? Do you see some correlation between the yellow cards that I'm picking out and what other cards will be put in the deck, and how, you know, they will suit along with each other? Interested in your thoughts? Let us know if you like the channel. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and yeah, see you on the next video. See you all.